Alright, so what's up everybody, your boy John Deere Man 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is October 30th, 2025, and as always, welcome back to the channel. Been on YouTube for 8 years now, and yeah, and as always, let's get jumping right with it. So, yeah. Starting off already with no FS news today from any of the modders. I looked all over Facebook, couldn't find any piece, not even a smidge piece of FS news to talk about. So, yeah. So, went to Rooster Mods' Facebook page, and I threw a comment on one of his videos, well, not on one of his videos, on one of his posts, which was when he had released the International 55 chisel plow. I put a mod request in, and I requested the John Deere 650 grain cart. Now I know, the John Deere 650 grain cart hasn't been seen since FS19. I can't remember the modder who originally made that mod for FS19, but that was one hell of a good grain cart for starting off on medium to big farms. It was just one of those grain carts that just stuck with me. And all the time I had it hooked up to the, and all that time I had it hooked up to the John Deere 4840. That was my favorite grain cart setup to run back in 19. But now we don't see that, we just don't see that grain cart no more. It's sad and it sucks. But there isn't much else we can do. I mean, we can try all we want, but I doubt Rooster Mods says anything about that grain cart coming, and I doubt he even takes the request. Some of the mod requests I've ever put on his Facebook page have never ever been touched, I guess. So, yeah. But to me, personally, I would think that the John Deere 650 grain cart would go good with some of the older tractors like the John Deere 40 series or the John Deere 47 or 4955, or heck, the International 50 series. It would look good with that too. Anyway, yeah, but it sucks and it's sad that we probably won't see that grain cart again, but we could hopefully, and I pray that Rooster Mods says something about it. Hopefully he takes the idea and brings it in. So, anyway. So, with that being said, sticking on the subject of FS, I'm sorry that I didn't do any videos yesterday, or not any videos, any episodes yesterday for FS 25 Season 12, because well, my mom had her knee scoped, and so then, yeah, I just couldn't go home with I just couldn't go home, and I had to come back here to, so, yeah. But I did get some other videos made, like 3 gleaning videos, and which in this case, 3 of the muddiest gleaning videos I've ever had to deal with. And then, obviously, I made another video, which was talking about the end of SMG4. And then I did 2... I was supposed to end up doing 3 Lego Mario and Ninjago Season 5 episodes yesterday, and I didn't get around to it. I was starting episode 8, and I didn't have and there just wasn't any time to get those episodes made. So, yeah. Well, there just wasn't any time to get that episode made. So, episode 8 will get made today alongside episode 9, and hopefully I can get to episode 10 today as well, and get at least 3 episodes made today after I get home. But that obviously means I gotta get the 3 gleaning videos, then I have to upload the end of SMG4 video, and then I have to upload the 2 episodes I did yesterday, which were episodes 6 and 7 of Season 5 of Lego Mario and Ninjago. Now, obviously, yeah, there's been shit going around. When I say there's been shit going around, I mean because the cold has been going around. My uncle, who lives in Iowa City, he was supposed to come home last weekend. Saturday, the day before the fall picnic, and he couldn't come home because he was sick. And then, so I thought I could call up my cousin to hang out that night, or Sunday night, and his kid was sick, and now now he's sick as well, my cousin. So, yeah. So hopefully Sunday we'll be able to hang out. I'll be able to hang out with him and be able to do all that stuff. Anyway, so back to the subject of FS25 Season 12. Now, there's still a lot that I got left to do. Well, there isn't much I got left to do, but there's a lot left that I gotta do. Let's see here. I have to get, I'll probably have to put the hard worker back on the, I'll have to probably put the 7930 in the other planter, which is planting corn. I'll have to put that back on a hard worker, unless it stays going while on a hard worker. Then I think I have to jump back in the skid loader, and I have to bring another pallet of seed out to the bean planter, and I'll probably have to grab the last thing of solid fertilizer that I got and run that out to the planter as well. Refill the solid fertilizer, and then park the skid loader, jump back in the 55, and away we go. Then I'll finish planting beans on field 1, then head to field. Then I have to head to field 16, which is at the other farm, and then plant field 16 in beans. Head home, park the tractor and planter right there, right in the yard. Well, it'll have to get washed up, so it'll go in line to get washed up, or park it near it. I think the 1206 and it's either the 1066 or the 1206 that's hooked up to the swather right now, but I think the swather has to get washed yet, and then I can move that out of the way, and then, yeah, see how that goes. We'll go from there. So, yeah, I'll have to just wait and see what happens with that. And then, obviously, wait until the 7930 gets done planting corn, bring that home, park that, wash that off, and then jump in the Massey and the air seeder and get to field, field 34, and start seeding oats on field 34. Because once that happens, then we are ready to rock and roll with that. So that'll be pretty good. I'm pretty excited about that, because it'll be the first time I ever ran that planter. It'll be the first time I ever ran that air seeder since FS22 Season 8. When I was doing the Edgewater, Saskatchewan map, which, by the way, go check that season out. That was a hell of a good season to do. It was nice. It was awesome. So, anyway, yeah. Now, going on to the newer seasons of Lego Mario and Ninjago. The newer seasons of Lego Mario and Ninjago are Season 7, which will be coming probably toward, well, I don't know. It probably won't start until maybe January of 2026. Maybe somewhere around that time frame. And then save up my money. Then go and buy the sets for Season 8. And then we wait. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we wait. Because Season 9, which has officially been confirmed for the next new season after Season 8, which is the 3-part season, Season 9 is gonna be pretty gosh darn sweet, is all I can say. It'll be pretty gosh darn sweet. Why? Because the ninjas have all new suits for the new season of Ninjago Dragons Rising, which are dragon suits. So they have a dragon form now. And I don't know what their original form is, but I'm pretty sure I'll have to end up I don't know, I'll probably either end up looking into either getting the ninjas with their dragon forms or what have you. But the dragon form suits look really, really cool. And I've only gotten a sneak peek at a few of them. and I can't wait. So, yeah. So it'll be pretty good. I would think so for the next season. I was hoping that we would have like a nice big building or something that I could use for set battles, like what I do with the Wolfgang Hideout, which there isn't much of a platform there. So yeah, it's just crazy on how that goes. So, yeah, we'll have to just wait and see what happens with that. Maybe I can end up extending the platform out. See if I can't do that, but I doubt it. Maybe if I can get a bigger set where there's a lot more room to do fight scenes on, then oh yeah, then we'll have some good fun. Oh yeah. I remember the first set I had, which I believe was during the Skybound. It was during the Skybound season of just regular Lego Ninjago. That was season 6 in the television series. That, I think it was like the Tiger Widow's Hideout. And that was about the spider was overall creepy. That thing was just... I don't like spiders, especially Lego spiders. I do not like that. I mean, yeah, I know, they're only Legos, but still. And the Tiger Widow's Hideout was a pretty gosh darn sweet set to make. But I ended up breaking it by accident because utter stupidity and me being clumsy. Well, it wasn't stupidity. I used to have a loft bed, and I had a long pillow that stretched from one end of the bed to the other, even just a gap at the end. And sometimes it would either fall out and fall on the floor, and then I have to drag it back up, or it would fall over the side, and it fell over the side one night when I was sleeping, and I awoke, turned on the lights, my room, which wasn't very big at the time, and there was the whole Tiger Widow's Hideout set in pieces. It wasn't terrible. I could have fixed it, but I threw the instructions away. Stupid me. And that set was never finished. And that set was never put back together. So the only piece that's still intact and is still used that's still from that set, which is basically the second oldest thing I own from Lego Ninjago, was the temple part, or the shrine part. I don't know what you call it, but that was all that was left. So that piece ended up getting connected to the ninja's gray house that you guys have seen on Lego Mario and Ninjago more than once, maybe a few times. And yeah, pretty good. It was solid. Yeah, solid indeed. So anyway, with that being said, I think that's going to do it for today. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe with everyone. Love you guys. Bye.